Looks can be deceiving, you know. I just love myself unconditionally. So it may be seem like I'm thirst trapping, but I don't comment on anybody who's sending me messages or sending me comments under my pictures
You be
or my
pinning those
videos
comments though.
because I think they're funny. At the end of the day, if somebody's giving you affirmations, right, and you think they are good affirmations, it's fine.
Yeah,
You know, but
I
my
agree.
social media is for me, and if my partner had an issue with that, we could talk it out. It ain't that deep for me, for real. I
Respect
feel like
that.
I'm representing myself well because my last name means a lot to me. It's a legacy to me, you know. So if my partner felt like something was wrong with that, I'll definitely take care of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this exciting episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, as reacted to by an older man. I'm an older man. I'm reacting to this popular dating show. So I'm going to tell you things about what does the clothing mean, what might the conversations that these men and women are having between each other, what might they really be saying that they may not even be aware of themselves, and their body language. How does this all factor in to finding a great match? Well, help us grow our channel to get to 25,000 subscribers or more so we can continue to bring you awesome videos like the one you're about to see. So if you like what you see, like it, then share it with a friend, a family member, or a stranger. Now, Alette's going to bring out the next single guy.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
These are our beautiful ladies. 7.
Hello, welcome in.
Okay, so let me give you my impression of this man. I don't like the skinny tight jeans. I don't. I don't think it makes him look manly. He's got the cornrows, the braids going down. I mean, he's just too casual. This is a dress to impress. Look at all these ladies, and this is a first date. I do not see this man taking any of these ladies seriously. So he is focused on Alette and the ladies at the same time. The first two, actually, all of them are smiling at him, except the lady in the middle. And he's got his beard pointed out, it's combed. So this is a focused guy. And I will say he's here for love, but I think he's looking for a very specific woman. I think this is the type of man. I mean, look how white his tennis shoes are. This is the type of man who wants a woman that's just going to be nutsoid about him. He wants her just to be all crazy, all over him, praise him all the time, give him all the attention, everything that he needs, because he's got low self-esteem and he needs some help. So that's just what I'm reading, and I've not seen this episode before at all. Let's see what more can we learn.
I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Okay, look at how his movement was very loose. So he's open-minded. So apparently he may have been through something before. I think I may have seen this gentleman on another episode. So I think I've seen this guy before. Now that he's turned around, tall guy. So no one here will definitely be talking about, oh, he's too short. I don't think so. Not today.
My name's Antoine,
Antoine, how old are you?
35.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm a school safety specialist. I do private protection on the side. I'm a restaurant investor. If you're ever in DC, Horace and Dickey's,
Okay.
that's what we invest in addition to private protection.
Nice, nice. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
For me, play basketball, watch basketball, learn about myself.
Okay.
I love to go to the gym. I love to be home. You know, I'm a homebody for real. I love to travel,
Okay.
and yeah, that'd be it.
Got it. Now, what are some things you look for
Nice
in a
guy.
woman?
Someone who's built off affirmations and self-love, because I feel like that's a strong woman. You know,
Okay.
someone who knows exactly what they want and where they're going.
See, when men say things like that, there's nothing wrong with it. A strong woman, he means he needs a helper. This is a man. That's why I say low self-esteem. And it's probably hard to see what I'm talking about. So let me just explain it this way. He knows he can go further in life with the right type of woman. So his esteem level is because he hasn't found her yet. He's still trying to figure this thing out. So he's puzzled. And this is a strong group of women. So he's got a good opportunity to find a woman. And let's see if he can get a match out of this today.
Got it. Got it. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker is someone who's angry, you know, all the time, who isn't humble, who isn't nice, who isn't kind, and who just, I guess, don't have no motivation and desire to be better.
Okay.
I would say for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, he
Nice.
was a
So
builder.
we don't have any pop balloons. You're doing well, Antoine.
Appreciate you.
All right. So for the first round, I am going to have you pop 2 balloons. Just off of what
Wow.
you're seeing so far, what's not really your type. So let me hand you a pick.
Red and black in the middle.
There
They're
you
gone.
go.
I'm
Or
And
the
confused
then,
skinny
on the
girl at the
switches.
end.
okay, no, you're good. Do whatever you got to do. Go ahead and pop those 2, and then I'll ask you why you ended up popping.
Okay. Pop one over there.
You know you're going to the end. Come on.
Okay.
You like
And then
3
one
of
more.
her. The one in black, both women in black. They got to go.
Okay.
They came with
Let's
the wrong
start right here.
outfits.
If we can have your name and age.
I'm Tanisha. I'm 29.
And Tanisha, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear him out. I feel like he has a great fit, and I liked what I heard.
Look at how he's smiling as she's talking about him. I told you, this is a guy that wants a woman like praising him. Oh, you're the best. You're wonderful. Yeah, he's eating it up. He loves this. That's his self-esteem. It's not his ego. That's his self-esteem. He needs help. He needs some
So
support.
far. So yeah,
And now, Antoine, why did we end up popping her balloon?
Just just not my type.
Okay.
Big on energy, So for me, I'm a no. That's pretty much it for sure.
Got it. And then we did pop one more. Let's head on over here. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Nye. Well, Naya, but I go by Nye Monet. I'm 26.
And why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I had it on pop because he's a smooth talker, and you know what I'm saying. You hear of green flags and you also hear red flags, but anyways, he's a smooth talker, so I was interested in listening to what I was hearing. But yeah, them pants a little too tight to me.
See, she didn't have to go there. And now look at his demeanor, his face. He was smiling. He was enjoying what she said. Now look at that face, that change. He doesn't want a woman talking down to him. So, and she actually talked down to him because she knew he wasn't going to pick her anyway. She ain't got a chance.
Okay. And
He's
now,
not
why did we
laughing.
end up popping her balloon?
Just wasn't my type, I'm not here to go viral from disrespecting no female. So, I mean, it's just not
Exactly.
my preference. I'm not yours. Well, I was yours, but my jeans is a little too tight. But that's fine.
Feelings mutual, baby.
I appreciate it. I appreciate
You have a
you.
nice smile.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Let's head on.
She thinks too much of herself. I'm sorry. The more I see her, the less attractive she becomes. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, come on, give me a break.
Back.
Talk to a rock.
Okay. So I'm going to have you ask the remaining ladies a question.
Ladies, how's your mental health? Because I feel
How's
like
your mental health?
you have to be mentally healthy to even start a friendship, a relationship, or anything like that.
Okay. All right. Let's start here with your name and age and then answer this question.
Hi. First of all, you smell amazing. You're lighting up the entire room.
Appreciate you.
My mental health.
Your name. He doesn't know your
Ooh,
name.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Layla Elise. My mental health is phenomenal. I work on it daily. I'm very big on self-mastery, self-growth. I read a lot. That's literally my world. And so
Every time she talks, she struggles because she doesn't have any type of a plan. She's making up every word that's coming out. She would be great to be inside the application of ChatGPT because it's a prediction of the next word. And she's like trying to predict the next word to come out of her mouth to actually make some sense. Amazing.
what I realize is that if I don't work on myself and develop myself, I'll continue to be miserable, unhappy, angry, frustrated, being in bad situations. So it was really crucial for me to start that journey, and I've been on it for a while. So I think I'm in a phenomenal mental space.
I love that.
Phenomenal.
For sure.
Okay. Let's go over here with your name and age and answer this question.
Hey, I'm Serena. I'm 29, and my mental health is really great. The gym has helped me with a lot of my mental health. Some things I am still working on daily is it's just patience, and so I don't tolerate anything that's toxic or negative, simply because I'm a calm person, and I'm very spiritual. So anything that's too heavy on my soul or spirit, I just get it out of my life. So I'm not patient with anybody that's negative, but.
She just gives me the impression she's the type of woman, she wants to be a homebody. She wants to be the woman that just exists to support her man, support her family, support her community. She just wants to be involved in those type of activities very strongly. She's a very nice person. And I must say she's well-rounded because she has that focus of just to be supportive. She wants to be in a role of support as best she can. She's the type of woman that can make a man great.
Overall, my mental health is great.
I just don't like her dress. I wish she came out with something much better.
It's amazing. All right.
Name
was
and
a
age
good
and
answer.
answer this question.
I'm Jordan. I'm 27, and I'm actually a licensed therapist. And I don't share that to say that you should assume that my mental health is great because of that, but I think I'm qualified to be able to answer the question. And I have good days and bad days, you know. I've made a career out of pouring into other people's cups, and sometimes that leaves yours empty. And so I am working on being more intentional about that. But a great release for me is basketball, actually. I'm a washed-up retired hooper. I love it. I love the game, and so that helps me a lot. I'm very conscious of my mental health because of my profession. So
They look like a professional basketball couple. I mean, if he was playing with a team, that she would look like his wife. So interesting response,
It's
but not
outstanding.
smiling.
I play basketball as well. I don't care how y'all feel. I dunk on you though.
what position? What position?
1 through 4. Yeah. I can do a
So
little of everything. Point forward.
what did you do well?
Pass the ball. Be a good leader. Good leader. I was always a leader in everything I've done. So yeah.
I was
can
a
see
point
that.
guard. I was more assistant points as well.
Okay.
Okay.
But she says it with just a weak smile. I'm curious. She can't be nervous because this is not the first episode. I just think she's just trying not to give off too much of who she is. She doesn't want to be read. She likes to read other people, but she just does not want to be read.
Our next lady, your name and age and answer this question.
Hi, my name is Candy and I'm 29. And I would say my mental health is well. I'm really glad that you brought that up and asked that question. I am an affirmation girly. So I have about 20 affirmations that I go through daily and I speak to myself. And I also started a jar that I put positive things that have happened to me throughout the year.
So she talks to herself. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, what are you talking about where you need 20 plus affirmations a day?
And then at the end of the year, I will read it to myself and kind of reflect. So that's one of the things that I would inspire my partner to do as far as making sure our mental health is good. Yeah.
It's dope.
Okay. And we did get a pop balloon. Let's start with your name and age and
She pops on everybody. I mean, will she not pop on somebody?
why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, I'm Kendra. I'm 29. I know you're probably shocked by this. We follow each other on social media. I know you're from a past episode. For me, the pop balloon was not from here. It's from how I perceived after you came off the episode. I work in a very exposed industry, and so how my partner represents me is really important, and I want someone that's the kind of act like you've been there before. And after you came off your episode, it was all thirst traps. I just get the feeling that you're enjoying the fact that so many women thought you were so attractive because
That's exactly what I'm picking up from this guy. This guy is just feeding off of the compliments. And he's hard to read in a sense. Does he really want a relationship? He's just not been humbled yet. He's not been humble. He probably meets a lot of women, but just a lot of the wrong women. Now he's standing in front of some strong women, and they're calling him out.
you are. You're on paper, chef's kiss. But I just need someone who is focused on my admiration and not every woman's admiration.
Okay.
You better respond to that.
Definitely, go ahead.
Yes.
I get how it could be seen. I mean, looks can be deceiving, I just love myself unconditionally. So it may seem like I'm thirst trapping, but I don't comment on anybody who's sending me messages or sending me comments under my pictures.
You be
or my
pinning those
videos,
comments, though.
because I think they're funny. At the end of the day, if somebody's giving you affirmations, right, and you think they are good affirmations, that's fine.
Yeah,
But
I
my
agree.
social media is for me, and if my partner had an issue with that, we could talk it out. It ain't that deep for me, for real. I
Respect
feel like
that.
I'm representing myself well because my last name means a lot to me. It's a legacy to me, you know. So if my partner felt like something was wrong with that, I'd definitely take care of that.
Good answer. Go ahead, guy. I love this answer. That was a manly answer.
For sure.
I respect that.
Yeah.
You have to.
Thank you. All right, let's head
He is a big
back.
dude. This guy's in law
Okay, so
enforcement.
off of those responses you heard, I am gonna have you pop one balloon.
One.
One balloon.
Who would he pop? Number two. He's gonna pop her. Really? I'm not surprised.
Okay, so what?
Something about her is off. She's got a big, beautiful smile. But I think it's that hair. It's just too much hair with too much design on it. It's going in too many different directions. Her hair is doing too many things. Her hair is like a whole classroom of kids. It's just a lot going on, different styles in the front and the back, a twist and a turn there, a sunshine, a claw. Oh my gosh, let me stop. It's a lot.
Did we end up popping hers?
She has a great energy and aura about her, right? It's just for me, just I need to feel more. And I felt it, but I just need more for me. You know, you look great. Your response was amazing.
Thank you.
Top tier for sure. And you look great. Nice
Thank you.
smile.
She's
that's
beautiful.
pretty much it. She looked great though.
Got it.
Just say,
So
just
why
tell the
did you have your
truth.
balloon unpopped for him?
So definitely there's a physical attraction. I like the tattoos. I like that you're tall, little buff. I see you be in the
A
gym.
little bit.
You know. But yeah, I think that just
Look how he glows, just like the other woman said. When women say night, I mean, he is just clear, like, yeah, baby. Yeah, all right. What else you got? Keep talking, keep talking.
kind of hearing him out and his responses and the affirmations was a big thing for me. So yeah, I was just kind of waiting to hear a little bit more.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Of course. Okay, let's go ahead and ask these ladies another question.
Ladies, are you happy? The reason I ask that is because I feel like before you can make somebody else happy, you have to be happy. I feel like a lot of people depend.
This guy's a lot of work. I hope they're seeing what he's putting out. He's mentoring them. He's trying to lead them. He's trying to create his own woman out of these women who already exist. So he's not so accepting because, and he doesn't really have a lot of time to do it, but he's not so accepting as to who they are. He's just trying to make them into the type of woman he wants them to be. So he's asking these very open-ended style questions so that they can talk and he can listen. I mean, it's a smart move if you ask me. If you really want to get to know somebody, are you happy? Wow, what a great question.
On somebody else's happiness to bring them up. And nah, I'm not here for that. I can add to it. But yeah, I just really need to know. And with that, what is that to you?
Okay.
Happiness.
Start over here.
Okay.
Okay, answer his question, please.
Can I ask you to specify? I feel like you said, are you happy? Or do you mean that in the general sense? But then you talked more so in a relationship.
Yeah, like are you happy being like, are you happy enough to even enter a relationship? What is happiness to you?
Okay. I would say I'm happy, but not content. And I mean that in the general sense, not in a relationship sense. So I'm happy with where I am. I'm happy with who I am, but I'm not content, right? I think there's always room for growth.
For sure.
She's a very deep thinker. I just wish she would smile more when she says these powerful thoughts that come out of her mouth. That's a good point, but that's also a scary point because when you say you're not content, that technically means you're not happy. And somebody's going to write in the comments, you cannot be content and happy. Show me how. Show me how. Because happy people are content.
For sure. Nice, cool.
Let's go over here.
I feel like I'm a very happy person. I'm happy with myself. I love myself a lot. So I actually do like the fact that you love yourself the way that you do because I do want a man that's like that. So I would definitely say I'm happy with everything where
He's not smiling at her. He's not smiling.
I'm at now. I would say something that would make me happier is to
There
become
it
a
is.
family woman. So,
There
yeah,
it is.
just build my own family, or you build our family, and I nurture our family. So
For
yeah,
sure. For sure.
yeah.
She made him uncomfortable.
And then, if you want to answer his question.
And I'm going to say the reason she made him uncomfortable, she said what he wanted to hear. It's just that he wanted to hear from her, though. Is that who he has its eye on? But he became uncomfortable.
In this moment, I'm very happy. Generally, I'm a happy person, bubbly, energetic. There are moments where, I'm not happy. I might feel sadness or, you know, different types of emotions. But the good thing is that I'm still able to accept myself and be content in those moments.
See, she said a very good thing. There are moments where she's not happy, but she's still content. So she's happy. She's at peace with a circumstance. She's at peace where she is in life. I mean, she may get a bill that's like $3,000 and she doesn't have the money. She's going to find a way to be happy because she's content with who she is. That's what she's saying. That's a mature woman. This guy asked some great questions, but is he the type of man that can follow through? We'll see.
I think that's really important because if we aren't always, content in these moments and accepting and appreciating, right, we're always going to want more. We're never going to be satisfied.
Sure.
So
Right.
I think it's important to be, satisfied with where you are now, even if that's not where you want to be.
Got you, for sure.
So if he agrees with the last two ladies, then he's popping Shorty. I forget what her name is.
I know you guys want to hear from him too, right? Yeah. What
Yes.
about for yourself?
What makes me happy is, being there for everybody else, That right there is why I do it every day. My grandmother raised me. Don't know my father, never seen him before. So seeing other people happy, and again, seeing myself growth, that makes me happy.
See, that's where it should have started. See, the question is about what makes you happy, and he automatically deflected because he didn't have an answer until just moments ago or seconds ago. And he says, seeing other people happy. No, dude. To see other people happy, you have to be able to identify with happiness in yourself. So what makes you happy is the growth that you've been able to achieve. But see, he didn't say it in the right order. So I wonder if the women are listening because they're a lot deeper than he is. But see, he wants to be a mentor. He thinks he's deeper than they are. He's trying to be a leader. And he is a leader, but is he a good leader?
So seeing other people win, I don't care if it's a friend, somebody I don't know. If they're doing good, I'm happy.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what makes me happy, just being there for others.
Got it. Okay, Antoine, well, it is time to pop a balloon.
That just didn't make sense to me. I know some people want to be defending that, but in the comments, yeah, definitely put it in the comments. You've got to be a whole person to be able to appreciate another person. So you have to come to the table with your table filled with all your attributes. And from those attributes, then you're able to take an interest and take a really good look, a deep look at others and enjoy their happiness. But you got to be happy first.
Which one out of these three beautiful ladies are you going to pop?
He's probably going to pop the middle one, but I think he should pop number 3.
You guys are making it hard for him.
Yeah. Answers are amazing. They look amazing.
2 light-skinned girls and a dark-skinned girl. He's going to go for the dark skin because he's been there, done that. It's obvious. Yep, see? He's been there,
I mean, I
done
saw
that.
that was really tough, but
No, it wasn't. He wanted to make it look tough, but he's very predictable. This guy's very predictable. He's not as complex to me. He's almost textbook.
why did we end up popping hers?
Because she said what he wanted to hear. It didn't come from the right person. And so that's why he wasn't smiling at her like he was with the other women when they spoke. He wanted to hear that statement from them that she said.
It was tough. Energy, great. You have a great aura about you as well.
Thank you.
It wasn't no real specific reason. These ladies look at me in my eyes like they trying to take something from me. And that's pretty much what it was. But that's pretty much what it was. For real. She's great though. Yeah, she looked great. She looked
So
great.
why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
He smelled really good coming out. Like, it just lit up the room. And you are very handsome, well put together. I love your outfit, even though I do not prefer my man to wear. Are those jeans considered jeans?
These jeans.
Yeah, I wouldn't prefer my man to wear it, but
They're
I know
terrible.
clothes are changeable. And you're left-handed,
For sure.
so left-handed people
sure.
are really smart.
For sure.
So yeah.
Appreciate it.
I'm
Head on
right-handed.
back.
Wait, hold up. Can I ask you a question?
Oh,
Where
go
you
for
from?
it. Go.
I'm from Chicago.
You from Chi-Town?
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't changing my swag for nobody though.
What that mean?
I ain't go down because you said you said because you said we could change that.
Yeah. Well, no, I said clothes are changeable. So, which means one day you could wear jeans, another day you could wear slacks, or
got you.
whatever you
All
prefer.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just don't prefer a man that wears jeans all the
Oh
time.
no, I don't wear jeans all the time.
A debater, argumentative. Are you women paying attention? This guy's not a catch. He is not a catch. I said it. He's not a catch.
But I appreciate it.
Of course.
I need a pop.
All right, our two remaining ladies. Any questions for our guy?
They
She
got
said yes,
questions.
so I'll go her first. All right, let's start here.
Do you have a relationship with God?
Absolutely.
Can
My
you-
God is Muslim. My
Okay.
God is Allah. Are you Christian or?
I am Christian, but I personally believe there's one God, and you can serve Him
Pop,
how you
pop,
choose
pop.
to. But so, can you elaborate on your relationship with God?
I talk to him every day. It's a work in progress, just like everybody. Am I faithful with my prayings and my dealings? I can't say I am, but I believe he loves me because how I am every day in everyday life. I give good to people, and that's what he asks, be a good person, give yourself back to the community, and things like that, for sure.
I appreciate your vulnerability.
So general. That was just a general statement. It carried no weight. She's a deep person. I haven't seen this episode, guys. She's popping. She's popping. I believe she's popping. All right, so if you're watching this, pause it. All right, in the comments, do you think she's popping? Do you think she's not popping? Put it in the comments. Just say pop. No pop. We'll wait 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Saying where you lack. Thank you.
She didn't
Questions
pop.
here?
Ah.
Yes, can I ask two? Okay, the first one is what's a flaw about you? Maybe something that you feel like you need to work on?
Okay, I thought it was a two-part.
They're completely different.
One at a time. Yep.
I would say caring too much, because you can care about a lot of people and forget about yourself because you're pouring in everybody else's cup. Even though I love myself a lot and I pour in myself a lot, but sometimes you can go out your way a lot as well.
What
And that's
does-
a flaw.
Oh, what does forgetting about yourself look like?
Forgetting about myself, putting others first. So basically, I guess you would say, if somebody needs me, I'm on call, and I'll forget about this stuff that I have going on. It could be finishing, I guess, talking to family. Somebody it just depends on what it
It's
is.
not
Honestly, I
balanced.
honestly don't know exactly what that is, but I could forget about myself in many ways.
Sometimes you just have to say no or not right now, because that's really what no means. No doesn't mean it's the end of the discussion or the end of the support. No typically means not right now. See, when you grow up, you figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Political views, Kamala or Trump?
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not with none of that.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not into the politics. I feel like they're gonna choose who they want, and it's not up to us to decide that.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Well, it is the final round. It is time to decide which one out of these two ladies, Balloon, are you going to
The
pop?
third lady don't want him. You better go with the first one because number 3 don't want you. Ah,
Okay. Why did we end up popping hers?
Is she looking through my soul?
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Look, she's looking like, what does he mean?
That's cute. That's
just
cute.
don't
Honestly,
see it.
I love your answers. I love your eye contact. You actually had me thinking over here for real. So you challenged me in a way.
Oh, my questions. You
Yes,
like
that
my
was
questions?
outstanding for sure. I love people who can challenge me.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't happen often. So that's pretty much it. You look great. You look amazing.
Okay. And you popped because?
Just energy.
My
I felt like your
energy.
energy was
Energy.
great, but
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
you.
Okay. All right. Let me have you scoot on that
girl,
way.
feel saved.
Let me bring you on up here. Come
Feel
on up.
safe.
Come on up. All right. Any
don't
final
see it.
questions between the two of you before?
They look like an NBA couple. Yes. I just don't see it. I thought she was gonna pop. She's so much deeper than he is.
Before we determine if this is a match?
I do. Do you have children?
Oh, she's got
I have no
questions.
children
Okay. Where do you live?
in New Jersey.
Okay.
You're good.
Well, do you have kids?
I don't.
Where do you live?
I'm nomadic, so I work fully remote, and so I travel.
Okay, where do you currently reside?
I right now in Texas, but that's only for a couple more weeks.
And then you'll be where?
My next stop is Louisiana.
Okay. How do you feel about long distance?
Um, I guess it would depend on the person.
Okay.
But it's between the two of you. Now you just kind of like deviated from really answering the question.
That means you're open to it.
Absolutely, and I travel, so I can be where I want to be, you know?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Is this
All
a
right.
couple?
All right, y'all. So, is it going to be a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes
Wow.
for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match! I will
was
take this
so
mic,
wrong.
and you guys can go on up. Let's make some noise for them. Oh, let me get out the way. Like, yes.
They really look like an NBA couple. Yes, I was completely wrong about her and him. They're very deep thinking people, and they come from two different directions. I guess if the statement is true, opposites attract and deep thinking, hey, they may make a work out of it. But they really do look good as a couple. It's just something about his personality that is just so off. I just don't understand it. I'm just not that smart to be able to figure it out. Maybe you know what it is, but it doesn't even matter. They're a couple. We must all support that. Hey, they found love. That's all that matters. Listen, thank you for joining us on this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. This is a lot of fun getting these reactions and kind of self growth and growing as a team and as a culture together. I really appreciate you watching our channel. But help us to continue to grow. Help us to reach 25,000 subscribers or more. And we can only do that with your help when you hit the subscribe button. So, again, like and share this video with a friend, a family member, or even a stranger. And as always, remember this.